Hey guys, double wide 6, and I just got this Taotao Chinese scooter. It came here shipped in a crate, and we're going to check it out. I saw these things on Amazon, and I was real interested in it because I used to have a 1984 Honda Spree that was 50cc. And then I got married, I had a 150 Chinese scooter, and this summer my son and I went for a ride on one at a picnic. A guy had a little 50cc, so I wound up saving up some money and I got one for myself. So we're gonna go through it. It had a box on it, and I already removed that just so you guys could see what it looks like. But from what I could tell, everything shipped perfect, and it was right here on my driveway. So I'm kind of excited to tear into this. First glance at this thing, I am really impressed with the quality of it. Now, I don't know if the thing will start and run and all that, but just looking at the makeup of it, it looks really good. I'm just going to point out a couple things. First of all, the seat, it's not like a vinyl seat. It has like a fabric on it, which is really good because, as you know, lawnmower and scooter and motorcycle seats end up cracking, and this fabric material should hold up a little better. That looks nice. There's storage in the front, a little spot to put something. Most scooters, I don't think, have that. I know my old Honda Spree didn't. I noticed that it has 2 shocks on the back here, and they look like pretty nice shocks. The tires are really impressive. Can't really see it from this side, but we'll come over this way. You can see that there's these newer style rims, and the older ones, I know. I'll show you a picture of the manual. The exhaust looks really solid, man. I can't believe how solid that thing is, and I'm hoping it's quiet. I believe it should be. It's only 50cc. Up here, I was looking at the electrical connections. I was going to go through and make sure everything's connected right, and put some dielectrical grease. This thing has nice forks up front, and these struts or shocks or whatever they are, and has a nice brake caliper because it has disc brakes. Let me show you the wheel. Oh, it also has these LED lights, which is cool. Over here's the tire. This thing is all cast and machined aluminum. I mean, these tires are absolutely beautiful. This is a 50cc scooter, and normally they have like 10-inch wheels. This thing has 12s, and these really, I mean, these things they're aluminum, but they're heavy. There's the disc there. So I'm really impressed with this. And the tire size, well, the rim 3.5 by 12. That's a pretty wide tire for you know, such a small bike. And the bigger the tires are, the smoother they ride, the better they handle. One thing I didn't like, and I never saw one of these. Like, there's no showroom around me, so I was a little leery about buying the thing online. You know what? I thought this was plastic, the brake lever, but I'm thinking it's cast aluminum. I was going to complain that it was like a hard type of plastic. This little scrape here is the only thing that's wrong with the bike. I mean, it came in great shape. They have this welded up frame that I'm trying to figure out how to take apart. But yeah, it was all wrapped up nice, and everything's looking good so far, so I'm just going to continue working on it. So I've been working on this thing for a little while. Got interrupted, was playing some football, and I ate dinner, so I probably have maybe an hour and a half in it so far. Put on the front wheel, I put in the battery, I put in gas. It came with the battery, and actually the gas cap has a key on it. I checked the oil. There's a little bit of oil in it. well, it's at least registering. So I'm going to try and cold start it, and we'll see what we get. I put the battery in and it did crank, so I know it's getting power, but there was no fuel in it, so we'll give it a shot here. And I don't have all the plastics on, as you probably can tell. There's a gas gauge, that's nice. I don't think there's like a choke or anything. So I didn't even look at the carburetor. That is nice and quiet. One of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to take some dielectrical grease and just put that on the female side of these connections, just in case any water would get in here, because I know that these scooters are prone to electrical problems, particularly when you introduce water. But I'll be storing this indoors, but anyhow, it's just, since I have it open, it's a good idea to go through and make sure everything in here is secured properly and sealed up.
Hello?
Alright guys, cold start and ride. There you have it guys, real nice bike. I am just really impressed with how smooth it rides, and it seems to be very responsive. One of the things that I want to do is soup this thing up a little bit, but I'm waiting until I hit the break-in period of about 300 kilometers before I go ahead and make some modifications. There's a couple things you can do, and I think I'll make some videos, but overall it really appears to be a nice bike. I like the real quiet exhaust, even though it's a little bit restricted and makes the bike go slower. It's quiet, so I'll probably just leave that alone and modify some other things. But overall, yeah, it looks real good. I like the storage compartment up front, and the gauges on here, we have miles per hour, where I noticed some of the ones I looked at online are in kilometers, so that works good for me. The mileage gauge, I'm pretty sure that that's in kilometers, because I don't think I did 21 miles already. So anyhow, I'm double wide 6. I'll put a link down below the video where you can check out the specs on the bike, and in the comments let me know what you think of this thing. I don't know, it appears to be pretty good. I haven't had any issues with it, at least, but I just got it and it's brand new. Alright guys, thanks for watching and have a good day.